What's up, guys? So we are back here, and if you guys remember last time, we have made the player move around a bit, and now we're gonna make a follow script, which we can. There are a bunch of ways to make the camera follow the player. You could just do this and parent it like that, and then what that will do is if the camera will follow the player around at a pretty nice offset. But it feels a bit shaky ever the terrain kind of shakes off or whatever. Whoa, okay, then when the player tries to fall, the camera kind of shakes like that. But instead of doing that, we can do it through a script. So we'll need a new script for our camera, or our player actually, or yeah, new script. Just new script, C# script, and let's call it follow. And then in the follow script, let's open it up in this here. Let's open up follow. So inside the follow script, we're gonna just have it work in the update tag, or whatever. So let's create a public game object, player, and we're gonna call it get. Okay. Let's go assign it real quick. So assign our player to our player. So first of all, assign this follow script to the camera so that it doesn't. Okay, assign the follow script to the camera. What's going on? Oh, assign the follow script to the main camera. Now we have has the follow script on it. So game object player. We're gonna give it the cube, and then perfect. Now we're just set. Now update. Let's create a public dot transform dot position is equal to is equal to this. Actually, it should be the other way around. So Control X this and put it on the side because it'll. This dot game object dot transform dot position is equal to player dot transform dot position, and there we go. It's going to just do that. Let's also create a public vector 3 public. So public vector. Let's also create a public vector 3 called offset, and I will show you what this is for later. So let's just save, and bam. Now what this will do is it will follow the player around pretty nicely. Why does the camera have to follow scripts? Follow scripts, and we get a first person game looking thing. That's pretty nice, right? First person game, and so you can feel weird shaking and things that just happen. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Let's remove this fool script. Foolo, accidentally misspelled follow. Yes. Okay. So follow script, so it'll follow it, and we have a first person kind of controller. Now, yeah, so first person controller looks kind of nice, doesn't it? Doesn't look actually half bad whenever you have the first person controller. Kind of looks pretty decent. Yeah, I think we might actually keep it if you want. You can even keep it and just not do offset. But we want to if input get key down. Let's see if an if input. Okay, so this is a pretty good first person game if you wanted to. So just use this for a first person game. But also let's create something else. Let's create a public bool up here too. Public bool 1. Public bool 1 like this, or yeah. Whatever you want to call it, it doesn't really matter. So if input dot get key dot get key down dot get key down is a string a or p, p. Then we are gonna actually go ahead and actually don't put that there. Then we're gonna do this. So, bool or 1 equals true, true. Now, if input dot get key get key down is equal to a, then 1 is equal to false. So that's what we are going to do with this, which is a bit cool. If 1 is equal to false, and then go down here, and if 1, then just type if 1, then just put this in here. Go copy this plus offset goes dot transform position plus plus offset offset, and then that's it. So plus offset, and then that's it. Now it'll always be if input get key, that get key instead of get key down. That way whenever they click anything. So now we've created some really cool mechanics. So if you guys want to look at this, let's check this out. Or actually, first, before we check it out, we need to change these numbers here. So if we hit A, nothing's happening. That's because we didn't change these numbers. Okay, so now let's change these numbers to offset equals. Okay, so now let's give it an offset. So let's subtract this number from this number. So the offset looks pretty cool. So let's give it an offset of 600 on the Z. Let's give it an offset of 617 on the Z. Let's give it an offset of 600 on the, wait, this is the Z axis, so 600 or 100 on the Z, 20 on the Y, and 0 on the X. So now if we look at this, what I'll show is if usually, if you don't push anything, it'll be A. Now if you push P, it's a bit weird. Oh, okay. We need to offset it more on the Z, so 500 on the Z. And that way, you can toggle. It should let you P or A. Okay. So P is perspective, which if 1 is true. Okay, so offset is going to equal player.position dot. Okay, so offset 1000 on the Z. Wait, is it positive 1000 or negative 1000? Oh, it's actually negative, so negative 500. And negative 500, so negative 500 and 30 on the Y, or 30 on the Y, so we can kind of, heck just happened, clear all, close that, whoops, where did it go? So 30 on the Y, 30 on the Y for more precision cut. Okay, oops, 30 on the Y. And then if we hit P, we can see our kind of cube walk around, and if we hit A, we can go back to perspective mode. And if we hit P again, we can see our cube walk around. I think we need more space on the Y, so maybe like 50 or 100. Let's kind of crank it up to 100 on the Y so you can see it like from a nice Hawk's point of view. And the cube is always centered, which is P. The cube will always be centered, which is kind of cool. And Okay, let's maybe give him some weird position on the offset here. The cube is always centered, and maybe back up a bit, and maybe go higher, so 300, and yeah. So yeah, now we've created a toggleable viewport that follows our player. Now if you P, whoa, a little bit more on the Z. That was a bit weird. Okay, so 7, maybe 800 on the Z, and the player's way in front of the camera. And we're actually, if we have P, so the player's a bit in front of the camera. Scale some cooler physics, and if we have jump, then the player jumps. You can kind of see the player jumping because the ground is getting weak. A, and the player tries to jump, and the camera's going to try to jump. A, and yeah, now that's an FPS control. So then you can actually change this mesh if you want. The mesh renderer can be used to render none or a sphere or a capsule or a quad or whatever. I'm pretty sure you can have a quad, which would look really weird. A sphere, a plane, which looks horrible, and a cube. So that'll be it for this video, team. Bye, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Be sure to check out my gameplay. Bye, guys. Cheese puff and subscribe.